Okay. That is out there. Let's see if my stream is going to start, hopefully. Yep, okay. I think that should be good. Okay, sweet. All right. So we are back. As I said, we are back with another Kingdom live reaction video. What's going on, Daniel? What's going on, everyone else in the stream as well? How you all doing? We are back with yet again another Kingdom live reaction, and this is the final stream until you know, maybe possible others or whatnot. But this is going to be the final stream of me actually catching up to Kingdom. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to basically read 7 or 8 chapters within this stream. You know, get fully caught up with Kingdom. 518 is actually the last chapter. So, I mean, hey, we made it, people. We made it. I know it took a while, but we made it. We made it. So this stream, I hopefully won't be as long as, you know, the last stream. But I like, what I'm really hoping is that the stream is actually going to be like really, really hype, you know, in these coming chapters, because I've heard so many things about this arc, you know, and judging from the last bit of chapters that we got in the last stream, that was awesome. That was awesome. But these 7 or 8 chapters now, I want to see if this will like be really, really good. Like top the chapters that I just saw, because like holy shit, the hype, man. Especially regarding Shin. Yo, dude, using that glaive. Solaris, what's going on? All right, so I think we're just gonna get it started right now. So we're on chapter 511. We're on page 1. So again, as I usually do this, we're gonna read the chapter, and then I'll go back and chat in the chat box for a little bit. I'll look over there at your comments and whatnot. So without further ado, let's finally catch up to Kingdom, or well, let me finally catch up to Kingdom, I guess, you know. But we're gonna experience, you know, it again, I guess you could say. All right, so anyway, we're on page 1 of chapter 511, and we are gonna start now. Urgent news, sir. Retsubi has fallen. I repeat, Retsubi has fallen to Chin. What did you say? So General Kosan Ryo didn't make it in time? Then does that mean he is laying siege to Retsubi right now? No, sir. He has pulled back his troops and set up at Yodo. What? That is fine. He is simply following my orders. There is no cause for concern, as the city of Retsubi hides a secret of my own devising. That's true. They stated, like, in the last chapter that there's something within inside the city that obviously Ousen found out. However, we don't even know what Ousen, like, we don't know what happened to Ousen. Like, where the fuck did he go? That's the biggest question. And if Chin were to make their next move while oblivious to that secret, then this war will be ours to win, guaranteed. Alas, I do not believe that will prove to be the case. I highly doubt he will fail to notice. Ousen, that is. Of that, I have no doubts. But even if he does notice, I believe it will only mean the Chin will be unable to take even one step away from Retsubi. Assuming you were the one in Ousen's position right now, Riboku-sama, what would you do? A very good question. Assuming I were the one in Ousen's shoes right now, I would say that regardless of the risk it entails, I would still go to take a look at that. Galloping through the night with Chin's fate on the line. Damn. So Ousen did bring some buddies with him. He did bring some buddies. I'm surprised that the other soldiers didn't realize anything. Like, it's almost like he left without, you know, like any word, or like he just completely vanished, you know? That's exactly what happened. But like, damn, like, even with bringing a few people on board, nobody even noticed that. Dude, this guy, he just slips out of the freaking battle and just does his own thing, doesn't he? Inside Retsubi's walls. What the heck do you mean the Supreme Commander just up and vanished? See, exactly what I'm saying. We're in the middle of investigating too. Weren't there any messages or something they left behind? There was one, although it was from Oko-sama of the First, who we believe has left together with Ousen-sama. What'd he say? All troops are to hold position in Retsubi for 3 days and wait further orders, he said. Ha! Quiet down, girl. Can't you see that we're just as confused as you are? What's the point of our head start on Riboku if we're just going to waste 3 days sitting on our asses here? I told you already, there's no point yelling at us. Is that really the only thing he said? Yotanwa, did he not mention anything concerning the city itself? Boss, some shit's going down at Ousen's HQ. Something about the general being gone and no one can find him. Huh? Ousen is missing. The hell? It's because the city is bad news. You say something, boss? Nah. So Konki already has a suspicion. 2 days since Ousen vanished, during which the Chin army did not set foot outside the city walls even once. Naturally, only the upper echelons were aware of Ousen's disappearance. The rank and file simply believed this was a rest in preparation for the next march. Oh, somebody's coming in. Looks like everyone's here, Moten. Yeah, you've got some nerve lying to me, mountain woman. I never said it was just going to be the two of us. The part about having something to discuss was true. Have a seat, General. I'd like to hear your opinion, too. Shin, that's the general seat. Give it up. Oi, Ohan, budge over. Piss off, mate. Hurry up and get started, Moten. Damn, this isn't the time for that. Damn, you fucking just... Yo, denied. Yeah, then allow me to skip the formalities and cut straight to the point. This city of Retsubi has been purposely constructed in a way that makes it hard to hold. Okay. Huh? What the heck are you talking about, Moten? You didn't tell him beforehand? Nope. I've been busy looking around the city. Figured he'd make a fuss, too. I'm amazed you didn't notice when you were attacking it. For a gateway to ZHAO's heart, it didn't put up much of a fight. You're full of it. That's because the Hishin unit and Moten tribes were too strong. Don't go talking smack when you just came later. Relax, Shin. I had the same opinion when I saw the Hishin unit and mountain tribes' actions on that day. But upon entering the city, I got this feeling of something being off, and after 2 days of looking around, that suspicion has become certainty. Whether it's the city walls, awkward heights, or the quite frankly messed up pathways, it's clear that this place was built in a way so as to make it hard to defend. And it is my belief that General Ousen was the first to notice this, which prompted his sudden disappearance. What's that got to do with the Supreme Commander leaving? That question I do not have an answer to. Wait a second. Just hang on. There's so much info. I can't keep up. Consider me shocked. Consider me shocked. Oh, shut up there. I mean, why the hell would the ZHAO want Retsubi to be hard to defend in the first place? Isn't it meant to be their gateway to the inner regions so that it's easier for them to reclaim? What do you mean? Think about it. If Retsubi has strong defenses, then in the event it fell into Chin hands, it would become nigh impregnable as far as the ZHAO are concerned. So they chose to go with making Retsubi easier to retake, even if it meant leaving it weaker to begin with. Because the moment an enemy force were to move past Retsubi and into the ZHAO's capital region, the ZHAO forces hiding in Taiko mountain range would swoop down southwards and retake the Retsubi, plunging up the enemy's one and only exit. With both their escape route and supply chain cut off, in a single move, ZHAO can slowly surround and choke out the stranded enemies at their lead. Oh, damn. What? A stratagem far removed from common sense. A defensive strategy that aims to lure in the enemy force using your own capital as the bait so as to destroy them. That's just... There is only one man that would come up with something like this. Riboku, obviously. Now's the time to be getting impressed by Riboku. Now's not the time to be getting impressed by Riboku. We're the ones who caught them off guard, so we have an advantage. Isn't there anything we can do? There's nothing. Haven't you realized yet? The target of this campaign is Gyo, and the strategy for this all hinges on the absolute requirement that we maintain a hold on Retsubi and keep our supply chain flowing. And now, this elaborate strategy crafted by Shohei-kun has completely fallen apart, all because of Retsubi's newly discovered weakness. What? What did you say? Shohei-kun's plan has gone up in smoke. No, everyone. While it's a bit strange to discuss this while I'm sitting in the Supreme Commander's chair, but right now there are 3 possible courses of action available to us. 3 possible actions. That's right. The first is to leave behind more troops in Readthrough than we originally planned to continue our attack on Gyo as usual. Weak though it may be, a city is still a city, so long as there is enough manpower, it's not impossible to hold it. However, whether or not the attack on Gyo will still be successful when we have to leave behind such a large number of troops is another question altogether. That won't work. The whole reason we came with a joint army was because of how many soldiers the attack on Gyo would need. Then what's the second, Moten? The second is to modify and upgrade Readthrough's weak points and transform it into a fort that is capable of withstanding an enemy attack. Modify the city. Is it something like that? Is something like that possible, Moten? Don't even think about it. How many days do you intend to think something like that will take us? By the time we complete something as time-consuming as that, Riboku will have returned and will be unable to advance even one step past Readthrough. True. In which case, it would appear that perhaps our only reasonable choice left is the third and final one. Well, I say that but I'd imagine everyone here other than Shin already knows what it entails. What is it, Moten? This third choice. We all pack up, turn around, and head home. Damn, fucking retreat? What the hell are you saying, Moten? After everything so far has gone so well, if Sensei's plans is shot to shreds, then perhaps that really is our only 10. This isn't a war that you can make work just by charging blindly into it. If we were to enter the area around Zhao's capital without a proper plan in mind, then there is a very real possibility of all 200,000 people here never setting foot on Qin soil ever again. Don't tell me even your, what is it? Would you share with us what you find so amusing, General Kanki? Just thinking about how you runts are really showing how young you all are. What? Would you mind elaborating on that, General? What makes you think that this isn't a fourth, or that there isn't a fourth option available? A fourth option? Instead of waiting to be attacked, we abandon Readthrough altogether. Then we come crashing down on Gyo with every last soldier we have, taking the city for ourselves before we run out of supplies. What? That's far too reckless. That's why I called you guys runts. You still don't get it, do you? The whole reason that guy rushed away in such a hurry was to go and confirm whether or not such an attack would be possible. Eh? Damn, so that's what Ousen's been doing. That's what Ousen's been doing. Okay, I like how they did that. I like how they did that. Okay, I'll give respects to that chapter. Okay, a lot of dialogue in that chapter. Wow, that was cool though. I like how they set that up though. I like how they set that up. All right, so let me read the stream. Let me see what you guys are saying. Got the second of Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody, which will be an anime in July of this year. Oh, nice. So they already have the second volume out already? Wow, nice. Tell me how that is later on, because it looks kind of like a Sword Art Online sort of cliche sort of thing. But I don't know. Let me know how that is, and I'll probably pick it up later. Maybe even do reviews before the anime comes out if I can get to that. Y'all hear Kingdom as the third highest sales in Japan this first term. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Mandarin, what is going on? It's hashtag Professor Anime Boy. My boy. Ousen, man. At last, I caught the live stream. Live reaction to Kingdom. I hope you're having a great day. I am having a great day, Mandarin. And, you know, we're finally at it. We're finally about to get caught up with Kingdom. We're heading on to chapter 512 now. So if you want to catch up with us there, that'd be sweet. Welcome to the stream. Hope the manga Kingdom becomes anime series. Kingdom does have an anime series, but I mean, honestly, it really should get a reboot or something like that, because season 1 of the Kingdom anime was season 2 of the anime of Kingdom was okay. It was good. It was better. But as far as like the overall adaptation, I think we do need to get a little bit more, you know, of something of a little bit more high production value, I guess you would say. You know, something like maybe Madhouse can pick up. Maybe everything that really every sort of like anime that doesn't really get that well of an adaptation, we always go like, yeah, just tell Madhouse to do it, you know. Which it won't work, sadly, but it's funny. It's funny to say. Kingdom greatness. MVP, what is going on? Yo, 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 we are back again, Talibor. And Black Steel Toe Tom, what's going on? Yes. All right. So, welcome to the stream, guys. For those of you who just joined, we are currently on chapter 512 right now. We're starting it right now. So, here we go. All right. Page 1. Oh, look at the armies. 2 days after the joint armies of Qin took the city of Refugee, or in other words, 2 days since Ousen first vanished from Refugee's walls, at long last, General Ousen's journey has led him to within viewing range of the second largest city in all of ZHAO's territories, the city of ZHAO. Dude. So there is the possibility then that they could actually, within 2 days' time, right? That's what they said. Within 2 days' time, they were able to reach the city. Yeah, 2 days' time. Damn. The target of the combined armies of Qin on this campaign, encapsulated by these staggeringly huge and sturdy defenses, the most crucial stronghold within the ZHAO royal capital zone. Oh, and this chapter is called, what's it called? True Identity. Okay. Damn, look at that. It looks like a fortress. Oh, what's with that stupidly huge watchtower? This is, yo. Damn. It's a far cry from the descriptions I've heard of it. It would seem the rumors of large-scale renovations under Riboku's orders in recent years was true. Even the most foolish of generals could see that this is no simple city. Then the question is, what will the keen eyes of Ousen-sama be able to glean from this? It's perfect. It is the perfect city. It will not fall to an attack. So they are, dude, they are gonna fucking, they're gonna transfer spots. They're gonna leave and go to, wow. Damn. They're actually gonna go through this plan. Then does that mean our campaign this time was all in vain? Ousen-sama. Akko, my lord, bring out the map that shows the region around the capital. Aye. Huh? There exist 8 cities along the path to ZHAO, yes? Not quite, sir. Our scouts report seeing another small town located northwest of Kion. How many li northwest? How many li northwest? How many are northwest? Roughly 20. Could this be intending to formulate a strategy right here on the spot? That's lunacy. We're right on the ZHAO's doorstep. We came here with only a handful of men to avoid attracting attention too. If we're discovered by ZHAO patrols, they'll be able to easily... Who the hell are you lots? And what exactly are you up to over there? Uh-oh. Oh, shit, yo! Uh-oh. Doesn't look like you're with ZHAO's garrison. State your name and affiliation. Oh! Damn, took him out on the spot. What's wrong? What was that noise? There's more of them. Please hurry, Ousen-sama, Akko. I believe they outnumber us 2 to 1. Will that be an issue? Please take as long as you need, my lord. What? Dude, okay. This right-hand man, though, he says, even on the doorstep to the enemy, I'm gonna freaking... think of a plan. But hey, right-hand man, can you please do me a favor and just guard my ass? He's like, no problem. Well, fuck, I mean, even if the numbers are in their favor, I'll fucking do it, sir. Dude, that's dedication. That's dedication. Dude, oh my god, yo! He's just sitting there too. Dude, Ousen is just sitting there, leaving... Dude, what is up with this Akko guy? Yo, he just, what? Ousen's just sitting there like a fucking boss, too. Page 10. And another 2 days after that, Ousen would finally return to Refugee, where he would immediately call for a gathering of all officers in this city. Dude, Ousen's group, dude, is savage. Savage. I'm sure some of you may have noticed already, but the plan devised by Shohei-kun has now become impossible due to this city. Hence, the 3 combined armies will hereby advance past Refugee according to my strategy. We're still going deeper into ZHAO territory. General Ousen's strategy, and now with General Ousen's strategy, that is to say, from this point on, this war shall become a battle of wits between Riboku and myself. Let's fucking go, dude. Yo, we will be taking all our rations with us, and we shall not be leaving anyone to guard Retsubi. We march to take Gyo in the name of Qin. The combined armies of Qin finally leave Retsubi behind and take their first steps into Zhao's inner region, leaving not a single man behind. They have chosen to commit their entire manpower on this advance. Zhao Zetsu City, a small city within the Taiko mountain range, located 2 days march away from Atsuyo, the northwest entry to Zhao's capital. Urge a report by bird. What? They actually came in. Yo, dude, why did you choose to set foot inside? Do you mean you somehow found a way to escape when you inevitably become surrounded? If that's what you truly believe, then you will have made a grave mistake, Ousen. Silence. As you all have heard, the forces of Qin have chosen to advance past Retsubi and into Inner Zhao, meaning that the one battle that will decide the fates of the states of Zhao and Qin now draws near. Yo, a battle that decides the fate of entire states. As mentioned before, Qin's target appears to be Gyo. Were we to actually lose Gyo and have it fall into Qin hands, then it will be as if Zhao suddenly finds itself with a knife poised at her throat. Zhao, a nation with 170 years of history since it first sprung into being during the patrician of Jin, may very well be at risk of being wiped off the map. Damn, the fall of Zhao. However, if, on the other hand, we are able to annihilate these armies of Qin within our lands, then the resources that Qin stands to lose in one fell swoop are also colossal. An army numbering 200,000. 3 commanders at the level of great general in the form of Ousen, Kanki, and Yotanwa, as well as the various talented officers and aides that serve under them. To put it another way, destroying these Qin invaders will also mean the end of the Qin king's dream, of course, of unification, as one cannot be accomplished without the other. Very true, very true. Though, or through military might, Qin shall conquer the 6 states and unify the realm under a single banner. But of course, the result of this upcoming clash will, without any shred of uncertainty, be the later outcome, our complete victory. Send a bird with orders for General Kocho in the mountain range to begin his attack on Retsubi. Also, dispatch messengers to the various armies on standby within the inner region. We will begin the encirclement strategy immediately. Yes, sir. All right. So they're already moving. They're already moving ahead. Damn, but I love what Ousen is doing, dude. Oh, hold on really quick. Chapter 513. Look at this cover page. Thrust your blade towards the path of China's conquest. That looks fucking sick. I like that page. All right, anyway. All right, let's go back to the chat. Let's see what you guys are talking about. All right. You're back, man. I keep forgetting your PT time. Yeah, I'm Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. So just for those of you out there who are wondering what time zone I'm in, I mean Eastern Standard Time Zone. So that's usually when I do things. Ousen just casually sitting in the middle of the fight. Lord Ousen. This dude is fucking badass. Yeah, we're heading on to 513 now. Daniel Witt says, read Death March of the Parallel World Rhapsody. It's different because Sato is trapped in a virtual world with no way out of a labyrinth with 3 girls that fight monsters. Nice. I'll look into it. I saw the PV and stuff like that. I don't know about getting the light novel though, but I might take a look into it. I still got a lot of other stuff to read, like Spice and Wolf. All right, so we're going on to chapter 513 now. So let's begin. Page 3 is where it officially starts on. So yeah, page 3. The very moment Qin's combined army set foot past Retsubi, news of it would soon instantly spread throughout the lands. Wei front lines, Gishi. Urgent news, sir. Is that so? So the cursed Qin, they finally made it away. The number of troops left at Refugee is unknown, but all three commanders appear to have left. King Ousen, by the state of Han. The troops of Zhao's capital remain within their city, state of Yan. King Qi, and here's Qi. There's Qi and Qi. Okay, or Qi. Okay. Riboku has yet to return to the inner zone. I see. Oh, there's Garin. And lastly, it would seem our good friends of Qin are seriously committing everything to wiping Zhao out once and for all. Be more sensual, Ho Chiku. And we're at Shu too. Qin is, damn. I like how they're showing the other states too. So Zhao will fall. Like hell they will. Then do you mean Qin's attack shall fail? That's right. Really? Does that mean Qin won't be able to reach Kantan in? It ain't Kantan, moron. They're aiming for what's right below it, Gyo. Then it is your belief that this Gyo will not fall to Qin? It's impossible. What makes you so certain? Because the area around Zhao's capital was ridiculously easy to defend, even if you manage to push your way in. So long as they say, or they can recapture the entrance sandwich between the mountains and the river to seal them in, then all that's left is to softly choke them to death. So this battle end in Qin's failure? Indeed. You could be assured that the outcome will be so. Even so, then should we also send word to the capital and have them dispatch the Gaimo army to join us here at Gishi Shuko. At the very moment that Ousen's combined armies are annihilated by Zhao, will we push through the Tou army ahead of us and collapse onto the lands of Qin? Oh, the Tou army? What? Suppose that Qin were only truly to be utterly defeated in the future. Does that not mean we should also direct more of our troops towards the northern lines in preparation? Well, looks like little old Rian is starting to get a grasp of the art of war. There's no need for us to jump into action so soon, because even if Qin were to lose, those one-pump chump way idiots will be the first to make a move anyway. Because of that, the Mobu army that has been keeping tabs on us will be forced to split up their own forces to deal with Wei. And the moment that happens, we punch right through him and push all the way into Kanyo, crushing it into the ground. Once Qin has fallen into our hands, everything will be over. There will be no one left capable of stopping Chu. Damn. Alright, so yep, we have the other freaking states coming in too. Shit. I still can't shake off how this rubs me the wrong way. This sort of advance is just far too insane. A plan that involves simply abandoning our key supply line in Refugee, but it's all okay because we just need to take Yo before we starve? Bluntly speaking, it's the sort of strategy most unbecoming of one learned in the military arts. This is exactly the sort of suicide mission you were talking about back in Kanyo, Ohan. You're probably the only one here that is in a position to give a word to the General Ohan. The Supreme Commander has made up his mind. All that remains for us to do is hold our post with our lives. Ohan. No, we don't. We most certainly will. Damn. Whose side are you on, boss? Are we going to get completely wiped out? Well, if we lose, then sure. Dude, conky. Then we just need to And how do you propose we do that? Don't ask me. Even the boss cannot think of a way to win. Year to go. He said we just need to win. So that's what we'll do. Oh, then would the most esteemed strategist, Raido-sama, be willing to share his wisdom with this foolish little moron? Shut it before I kill you. You want me to tell you the one thing that I do know, moron? Very much so. I've never really given a rat's ass about it, but me and Ousen go pretty far back, ever since we both served as old Hakuro's deputies. And as far as I know, that bastard never picks a fight that he can't win. Never picks a fight that he can't win. Hey, okay. As the three armies of Qin continued their march under the watchful eyes of allies, enemies, and all other observers alike, the very first move that Ousen would make as part of his offense on Gyo, give the order, Akko. Yes, sir, would be the separation of Yotanwa's 50,000 strong army away from the main fort. What? Really? Baijo, Taijifu, we're counting on you. Leave it to us. Wow, they're actually going to separate. Wow. So, fortune be with you, Yotanwa Dono. Having split off from the other two armies. So, if Ousen and Kangi here, Yotanwa are splitting off to. The mountain armies would then advance in the northeast direction, making straight for where the 90,000 strong Kosenryu army has set up formation. What's the big idea with having just the mountain people split off split off to engage the enemy? That northeastern ZHAO army should outnumber them by around 40,000 40,000 soldiers, you know. No, that was a smart move to make. The largest threat to our advance on Gyo right now is that ZHAO army right there. So long as Yotanwa keeps them engaged and locked down, we'll be able to make for Gyo at full speed without worry of being flanked or attacked in the rear. So we're using our allies as shields again. Yeah, but it's on an entirely different scale this time. It can't be helped because there's a time limit on how long our men can keep fighting. Very true, especially without the food and supplies. Wow, look at that. It's the supply teams. Oh, well, there's the supplies. There's so many of them. It stretches as far as the eye can see. Damn. 10. Is that the thing you mentioned? Yeah, that right there is our entire army's lifeline. If we don't manage to take Yo before that runs out, we're finished. Damn. With its commander, General Ousen, in the lead, the remaining Qin armies had just about gotten enough time to ramp up the speed of their advance. But it was at this exact moment, Akko, my lord. But it was at this exact moment where Ousen fucked up, right? That Ousen would choose to make a most bizarre move. Oh, he is changing directions. He is changing directions. What the fuck? Changing ahead? All troops prepare to charge. Oh, excuse me. All troops prepare to change heading. Make sure to pass it along to the rear. Follow those ahead of you. We're changing. Passed it along the... What? Tell them to follow the ones ahead. Don't lose sight of them. We're changing direction. We're switching targets. The hell? What's going on? Did we find some shortcut? No idea. What's going on? This route should be the fastest one to Gyo. Whatever does this mean, boss? Hell if I know. Who would have expected Ousen to suddenly direct this army of 150,000 in a sharp turn northwards? Damn, that's one big move. Holy shit, especially with that many men. Hansama, this, no way. 10. What the hell is Ousen playing at? No, dude, he's going right for the city and suddenly attack Gota, a small city completely unrelating to Gyo. This man is unpredictable. This man is unpredictable. Holy shit. I would say this guy is more unpredictable in terms of his strategy compared to Konki. Like, damn. I mean, obviously they have a different way of freaking, like, strategizing. But Ousen's literally unpredictable. Look at this shit, dude. Yo. The hype is coming. Miles, just wait until you figure out what Ousen's plan is. He's really good. Yo. Dude. This was confusing as fuck to read at the time. I'm surprised that they actually changed the directions, though. 50,000 mountain tribes versus 90,000 Kosenryu army. Yet I still can't imagine the mountain tribes losing with a 40k man disadvantage. I mean, the mountain people are fucking like, yo. The mountain people are insane, dude. Especially what, like, Man, Yotanwa, and then you have Baiju. Konki thinks outside the box. Ousen thinks outside the room the box is in. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. Just wait, AC Young says. All right. So we got to go to the next chapter then just to see what that is all about. All right, so we're at chapter 514 now. Oh, shit. Look at the glaives. Freaking heads be flying and shit. Yo. Riboku. Oh, shit. Oh. You could have mentioned earlier that you had such a fierce tiger lying dormant so close to Jan's borders. What the dude, look at everyone's heads. Who is that? The moment when the sleeping tiger awake. Oh, wait, is this? That's that one dude. That's that one dude. How interesting. Let's go. Ordo-sama, I bring urgent news. It concerns Zhao's eastern main army. I see Zhao's eastern commander Chohaku is as slow as always. Took him long enough to come. We left Bodaze army. We left Bodaze's army in position to welcome him where he arrives, or when he arrives. No, sir. That Zhao army is not heading for us at all. They've instead advanced eastward into our territory and are currently laying siege to Ri City. Dude, yo, urgent reports. We just received a top priority message from you. City, or Yo City by Bird. From Yo City? I believe that. A different U City from Chins. Ri has fallen. Ri has already fallen. My voice, oh my god, today is bad. I've been talking so much today. Ri has already fallen by this point, and the same Zhao army has now moved on to attacking Yo City instead. Zei-sama, the lord of the city, is desperately requesting reinforcements. Rei has already fallen, and now Yu is next. Are they intending to cut off our path to retreat? What? Ordo-sama, General, from the Shiji, King Daojing, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Daojing, 9th year of reign, Zhao invades and captures the 2 Yan cities, Li and Yang. This is not the sort of plan that imbecile Chohaku could come up with. Most likely it was this idea given to him by Riboku earlier in advance, so it looks like they're not planning on taking this line down. But the one thing that rubs me the wrong way is that his plan hinges on the assumption that man with his puny 5,000 garrison will be able to hold my 20,000 soldiers at bay. This was my failing. I originally set out to conquer enough to their northeast that they wouldn't be able to retaliate. But instead, we have had Yu and Ri taken from us, and that loss will greatly impact Yan's grand strategy. We head back to retake what is rightfully ours, while at the same time hunting down that slow Chohaku. Yes, sir. I will remember your name. This won't be the last you've seen of me. Shibasho. That was the guy's name, Shibasho. We haven't seen much of him, but we saw a little bit of this. We saw a little bit of his face in this chapter right here. They're retreating. It's a whole retreat. Shall we pursue? We are returning to Saika. Is Shibasho? Wait a minute. I don't know if this is right or whatnot, but is this Shibasho character like a completely different character, or is this that or is this the individual that Konki battled like around chapter 480-ish? Or the God, the person I'm freaking forgetting. They fought at the hilltop and everything, or they were no, Konki outsmarted him, I believe. Konki outsmarted him, right? I don't know if that's him or not. Like, I can't remember the dude's name. He was in the last arc with Konki and him. Like, man, I don't know if that's him or not. Ran City, located 1 day's travel from Atsuyo. Maybe you guys will clarify that to me in the comments, maybe. It could be an entirely new character, or maybe it is the same character, just has a different name or something like that. There it is. It's Ran. Riboku-sama, to have come so quickly, we have expected you to arrive tomorrow. Have fresh mounts been prepared? Of course, sir. We will take a small break and then set off once again. Apologies, but could you provide some food and water for our men? Certainly, right away. Riboku-sama, we do have one piece of good news. Thanks to Chohaku-sama successfully taking Yan's Rian-Yo, the Ordo army has withdrawn from northeastern ZHAO. Oh, is that true? Ken Hodono. Yes, while the damage is still unknown, Yan's soldiers have definitely withdrawn. Riboku-sama, it would appear you were successful. Shiba Sho, that commander of the northeast, Shohaku, should be able to handle the rest. With this, we won't have to worry about Yan anymore, and we can finally focus all of our attention on Qin. Then, what of the Qin armies? How close to Gyo have they advanced after leaving Retsubi? That is, it may sound hard to believe, but going by our messenger birds, the Qin armies did not make for Gyo at all. Oh, damn. And instead have moved to siege Goto, a small city along the route of... Dude, Riboku, you are getting fucked up, my good sir. You are getting fucked up, dude, right now. What on earth? Dude, this guy's fucking style is so unpredictable. Did they already conquer it? Is it already on fire? Making a detour to this small city when we're already racing against the clock. Not only that, but he actually decided to attack and capture it. Just what the heck is our Supreme Commander thinking? Dude, they already did it. Let's just head on inside first, Shin. Damn, look at all the dead bodies. Yep, found them. They were hiding it under the roof. We hit the jackpot, too. Pretty rich for a small city, eh? Guess it ain't one of the inner cities for nothing. Damn it, those scumbags are at it again. And at a time like this, too. Hold up, Shin. Moten. Just this once, we have need of them and their noses. Huh? We found hidden underground food storages under the city lords. Oh. So more or less, Ousen is trying to do the same thing that Riboku was trying to do to him. Of course, we've also confiscated all the common citizens' food down to the last grain as well. Nice job. We've completely cleaned them out, you could say. You heard him, boss. Man, it would have been far quicker if we just unleashed the Saki clan on them instead of being forced to go all over it with a fine tooth comb, however. But seeing as the Supreme Commander declared that anyone who lays a hand on the citizens shall be summarily executed, he had no choice but to do it the hard way, or at least our boys did. He's sparing the civilians but taking all their food? Yeah. But look at them. They're still taking all the valuables out of the way. Piss off to those, grounds to these. Seems like that was the condition to make Konki's men follow orders. Ultimately, the only thing we're after is the food. The food. Wait, hang on. I'll admit that this will give us a boost to our limited supplies, but considering we're fielding 200,000 soldiers here, it's like a drop in a bucket. Not only that, but taking this city costs us half a day's worth of rations too. And at the same time, we've given those ZHAO armies defending this area half a day's time for free as well. If we seriously came here just for the sole purpose of gathering food supplies, and this would be the most foolish of plans that I've ever heard of. Kario 10 is completely correct. However, there is still one mystery that remains unsolved. Why was General Ousen willing to go to such lengths to protect the people of the city? Huh. Maybe build up a stronger army? And what's going on? Gathering all of us here like this. There's Konki's men over there. Do they gather us all up to kill us? No, I think they want you to fight. They're gonna... No, he's going... No, how? No doubt about it. We're going to die. No, there is nothing for you to fear. As Supreme Commander of this army, you have the guarantee of Ousen that none of you will come to any harm. Was Ousen actually really just a general all along? Thank you. This isn't on the level of being just. For the Supreme Commander to act like this to conquered citizens is actually far too abnormal in itself. Han-sama, what is his lordship? What is this farce? Shut up and watch. Nonetheless, this is war, so though it pains my heart, we have no choice but to rob you of your food and take this city for ourselves. And now I must cast you out with no food left to sustain yourselves. You must make for the neighboring city before your strength runs out. Forgive me. Not at all, General. The fact that you are sparing us alone makes us grateful. My daughters are fine too, all thanks to you. Then go. May the heavens grant you safe passage. Yes, thank you so much. Oh no, he is actually letting them go to find a new home. Wow. I thought he would have been like, yo, come join us in this war. Fight against your own brethren, you know, by force necessarily. But wow. Yeah, that is very abnormal. Usually they would kill them or take them as slaves or some sort, like, you know, as I'm saying, like, make them fight, you know. That would actually be considered as a battle tactic too, in a way. If you have, you know, your own countrymen like fighting alongside, you know, the enemy, but you know it's by force. You know, that's a strategy. I mean, I would have you know thought Ousen possibly would have done that. However, how fucked up that probably would have been. Maybe Conky I can see doing that rather besides Ousen, but damn. Ousen, like, I really like his unpredictableness as to, like, you don't know what this guy is thinking. It's, like, it just seems like he's just doing shit left and right without, you know, much thought into it. But it's actually, he obviously is putting a lot of thought into it, but the people around him, especially, don't know what the fuck is going on. What a kind man General Ousen is. They even released all the prisoners and let them come too. We should still hurry. Those conky men might change their mind at any time. Dad died in the battle. Dad died in the battle. Why are we thanking him? That's different. It'll be hard for the elderly to make it to the Kun city. But what other choice do we have? What the heck is he doing, Tan? Wait, let me think for a bit. At the very least, one thing is clear. I was wrong about the general. General Ousen didn't come here just to pillage the food. His real target all along was, without a doubt, those civilians he released outside just now. His real target all along was, without a doubt, those the civilians he released outside just now. But why? But I still have no idea what exactly he's trying to accomplish with this. Gotten a grasp of the idea yet? On the next city we go. Dude, I love this fucking guy's fucking rape face, dude. Ousen's rape face is awesome. He's just like staring at you like, on to the next city we go. Like, dude, he looks so fucking weird, dude. Like, oh my god, I love this character. Like, he wants to go to the next city and do the same exact thing. Wait, you know what? I just had an idea. What if, okay, for example, okay, let's just, you guys probably can't see shit on this screen right now, but what if, okay, by releasing, okay, all of those civilians, okay, oh my god, let's just write a circle there, okay, what if by releasing all of those civilians, okay, by Ousen going to the next cities, okay, and doing the same tactic, okay, which I'm assuming that's what he's thinking of, okay, so we have a pile of civilians here, a pile of civilians here, and then if he does this in several other cities, it's going to be creating a huge pile of people, obviously. ZHAO won't know what would be coming to them because they would think that, oh, dude, but then the fucking civilians can end up getting killed, dude. But still, that would end up giving Ousen the advantage for him to actually make his way into Gyo safely. Dude, I mean, that could be the possibility. They could be using the civilians as camouflage. That might be what they are doing. That might be what his plan is. What is this? Aquamarine heights hang over crystal clear currents flocking amongst the mountains of sleeping amongst the waters. Out of the blue rings the drunken cacophony of friendship. and by then voices cradled by the boat from atop the waters. One dreams of the unification of this land. So this is a new cover of Kingdom, it looks like. All right, so we are on chapter 515 now. All right. So let's see. What do I got here? Let me see. Where did I stop at? Okay, it's Shibasho. Did I say? I don't know if I said that right or not. Hopefully I said that right. Ordo always getting absolutely destroyed. Although he's only come up against beasts like Ousen and Shibasho, so I can forgive him for being so useless. Kisui is still alive, but that's not him. Kisui, was that the name of the character that I was thinking of? Kisui? That might have been. Okay, so that's not him. Okay. Yeah, Kisui's still around somewhere. Okay. Great evil southern accent, Miles. Miles thinks he understands Ousen's plan. To a certain degree, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Do I? Gosh. Yo, what's going on, man? Hey, mate. Sup? Long-time viewer. First-time live stream viewer. Love your stuff. Can I say one thing, though? Could you make a playlist in order just with your live reactions? Actually, I have a playlist, a whole entire playlist of all my Kingdom-related content, like reviews and live reactions. Mainly, it's live reactions because you guys tend to like my live reactions for Kingdom. And honestly, I've been catching up, so I mean, there's not been too many reviews coming out. But yeah, I do have a Kingdom live reaction playlist already, so definitely give that a look if you haven't seen it yet. Oh, believe me, Miles, this is a battle strategy. The pieces all go together. It makes sense in hindsight. There it is. Miles using his professor skills right now. The gears are beginning to turn within Miles's head. Did I get it right? Did I get it right or not? Did I get it right? Was I saying that the civilians are going to be used as camouflage? Who doesn't love rape faces? Ousen is in a class of his own. Remember how cocky Riboku was towards the Chin King and every one else? Excuse me, saying no general of Chin that can't beat him. Ousen is in a class of his own. Yo, Ousen is the man, dude. Ousen is like on par with Riboku. Like, and honestly, outsmarting Riboku as well. Yo, if I get this, if my hypothesis is right, when it comes down to Ousen's plan, I'm gonna be hyped. Almost had it. You will see next chapter. Oh God. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me see, because I think let me see. Chapter 515. I'm kind of hyped right now. I'm sorry that I'm freaking out right now. I'm kind of hyped right now. Chapter 515, page 2. Chin, royal capital, Kanyo. Okay, so now we're back in Kanyo. The three armies have chosen to abandon Retsubi. While our banners still fly above the city, no soldiers have been left to defend it. General Ousen's message stated as Retsubi will soon be reclaimed by the ZHAO. Do not send any more supplies. Well, what do you mean? My lord, that they've abandoned Retsubi means, they have discarded the plan that we had passed on to them. And now those three combined armies are moving according to Ousen's strategy. Damn, that can't be. Why would they abandon Retsubi? What would prompt them to discard our plan, then move deeper in? There is no doubt that our plan was watertight up until this point. However, it would appear that due to some unforeseen reason, they have been forced to adjust. Then wouldn't the correct move be to simply call for a complete retreat? Now the three armies have been forced into a situation where they have no other choice but to siege and take down Gyo before their provisions run out. Leaving that aside for now, what actions did they take next? If you'll allow me, it appears that first, the 50,000 men of a Yotanwa army split off to engage the 90,000 strong ZHAO army, to act as a shield for the rest of the march, I presume. And then how close to Gyo are the remaining 150,000? Now, you see, the bulk of our forces did not make for Gyo and instead attack the small city of Gota, located nearby. What do you mean? If their supply line has been cut off, then shouldn't they be rushing to attack Yo as soon as possible? Was it to pillage them for supplies? No, that can't be it. Surely come. Just what is it, Ousen? Just what in the world are you hoping to achieve here? Yo, dude, what's going on? He really is doing the same exact thing as the last city, taking the city's food before casting its people outside. What the hell is his point of doing all this? See, I like have thoughts in my mind. It's like either he's like trying to like camouflage like his army due to the mass, majority of people within, coming out of the city. Like they would, they would stick out like a sore thumb in front of in technically the vast land. While Ousen and his army can go to the city of Gyo quickly and pretty much, take it. It would just be a lot simpler that way. But at the same time, what they can also possibly do is, if each city that Ousen takes, maybe they could set fire to it, okay? And by the city that is set fire, obviously, ZHAO would probably think that, Qin would be attacking said village, and this would send Zhao's, armies, reinforcements or what have you, to go aid the village that is being attacked, only to realize that there is no one in there that needs the aid. Technically, everyone has already been evacuated to begin with. But I don't know. I think, which basically in long term will just throw off the armies of ZHAO, which will make it easier for, Ousen to move directly into Gyo. So honestly, those are the only things that are popping up into my mind right now. But I kind of like the camouflage idea a little bit more, though. Anyway, let's continue reading. I'm getting off topic. I'm just brainstorming right now because this is hype. He really is doing the exact same thing as the last city, taking all the city's food before casting its people outside. What the hell is the point of doing all this? Good. The current is taking shape. The current. See, that's what I'm saying. He's building a big wave. He's building a big wave. He's building a big wave in order to make it seem as though like a mirage. He's making it seem like a mirage. See, I know for a fact this has to be right. He's making it seem like a mirage, and to the points where there's going to be at least 200,000 civilians all gathered with each other, and then bam, to the point where we throw him off. I am going insane right now. I hope I get this right. Because if I get this right, I'm going to flip my shit. If I get it wrong, I'm going to be so disappointed in myself and be like, oh, I should have seen that coming. Fuck. Hey, General Ousen, is this really the time for us to be doing this sort of thing? Aren't we supposed to be heading for Gyo as fast as we can? Aren't the mountain tribes acting as our shields for that right now? The special right of an idiot, voicing thoughts that no one else is brave enough to. Oh, yo. Dude, look at that shot. Yo. Ousen coming up to fucking Shin saying like, do you not believe in my tactics? Yo. General Oki's glaive. Even if it is by the quickest route, it will take one more day for Riboku to reach Kantan from his original position. Then for him to mobilize the inner city soldiers that have been on standby will take a day as well. Finally, actually traveling to Gyo will cost him yet another day. It is absolutely imperative that we have finished all of our preparations before that moment. 7 more cities lie between our current location and Gyo. We shall split ourselves into 3 groups: the Ousen army, the Kanki army, and the combined Gakuka Gyokuho and Hishin units. Each shall take a separate heading and capture the cities as we progress, each making sure to match our pace. Huh? Upon taking each city, You will do exactly as we have done here. Take away all the city's food stockpiles and chase its citizens east. East. Sir, urgent news. Readthrough has been reclaimed by ZHAO. Roughly 50,000 soldiers have descended from the Taiko Mountains and recaptured the city. Furthermore, it appears they've started to assume formations outside the city too. Readthrough has fallen. So finally our exit's been blocked off too. Looks like the only direction left to go is east. Send a messenger to Yotanwa. Tell her she is to make sure she keeps up with the rest of us. We will be increasing our pace from this point on. Dude, this man. Yes, sir. Bachi Plains, Yotanwa Army versus Kosan-ryu Army. Bastards. So long as we don't attack them, they're content to not make any moves. But the moment we challenge them, they fight like men possessed. Damn mountain apes. They're overestimating themselves if they think they can delay us with an army half our size. It would be us who would benefit most from drawing this out, not them. The moment Readthrough returns to our hands is the moment the hourglass on their supplies begins counting down. While I do not know what exactly the Qin are hoping to achieve by coming inside here, there is no doubt that with every passing day, the noose around their neck grows tighter and tighter, and together with the first pans of hunger will they begin to realize just how foolish it was of them to step past the point of no return into inner ZHAO. General, we have word that the Qin seem to be moving their formation slightly eastward. Nothing they can do can change the situation they're in. Maintain distance and follow them. Yes, sir. All right, so we have the Qin army route going this way, the refugee routes, which is the civilians, okay. So yeah, they are pushing them towards east. Under Ousen's precise instructions, the three groups split up and successfully captured a string of medium and small-sized cities, resulting in an ever-increasing number of refugees swarming their way eastwards. Koben-sama, many of our people came from Ryoyu to the north. Wouldn't we receive more aid if we headed there instead? But then again, see, like, that's the thing. They have the civilians at the front, and then they also have they have all the other armies forcing the freaking civilians to go eastward. So yeah, I think honestly the civilians are basically gonna come. They're going to become basically Qin's body armor. I think they're going to be their own meat shields. No, it seems there is a battle going on to the north with as many as 150,000 soldiers. Go north and we'll just drag into that mess. So for now, our only course is to make for the east. Santan, taking over cities, but just moving on to the next instead of holding it, just so we can create refugees. Seriously, what the hell is he thinking? Ah, I get it now. Oh, you figure something out, Kyokai-chan? They're locusts. They're decoys, aren't they? They're decoys. Locusts? Yeah. They're decoys. That's what I said. And just as huge herds of refugees were beginning to appear in the south region of Inner ZHAO, Gallop at long last, Riboku arrives back in the ZHAO capital Kantan. All right, so I'm right to a certain degree, right? I'm basically right to a certain degree, right? Okay? Right? I'm doing well in my theory crafting, right? Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else. MVP, his reaction should be great. Even Sun Tzu could take notes. Sun Tzu? Oh, really? Really? The Art of War? Oh, man. I am naming your pencil as Pencilcun, Miles. All right, no problem. This is Pencilcun. Pencilcun. This is the official Kingdom pen that I use in my streams now for planned strategies. Miles got his thinking cap, tinfoil hat on. Oh, tinfoil, huh? Tinfoil theories are the best theories. How many pages are each chapter? I'm on chapter 582 on Hajime no Ippo. So I'm wondering if I can catch up with this. Around 20 pages, I believe. But then again, minus, I guess, cover pages. So maybe like 18 pages. King of Lightning. What's up, man? What do you mean King of Lightning? King of Lightning ain't here. That's King of Elves. Yo, what's going on? King of Elves. What's going on? Pencil Cunt is back. You should start a theory channel, Miles. A theory channel? Like, I mean, I can make theories for I can do like for like anime and manga or stuff, or just theories in general. I mean, for anime and manga, I could do that. It's just I don't do them often because, I mean, I don't know. I don't really think I've actually ever gave it a shot when it comes to theory crafting. Maybe I'll do that later. Maybe in future Kingdom chapters I'll do that. Maybe in future Kingdom chapters I might do theories. That really depends on if you guys want to see them, because I'm almost caught up, you know. So I mean, I can start doing those now if possible. But no, Locust, Swarm of Locust, Usama. Miles is so close to the reveal. Oh man. The pencil is mightier than the glaive. This is the yes. Only a true professor can wield this pencil. It's not just any pencil. It's the professor pencil. So Shohoku no Altair is awesome. You'll get sucked in very soon. The anime is coming out this season, so definitely looking forward to that. Anyway, we're gonna get started with the next chapter. You guys didn't really tell me if I was close enough to, you know, my predictions when it comes to, you know, Ousen's strategy here. So we'll just have to wait. I'll have to see the reveal. We still got 3 more chapters left to read. 516, 517, 518. 3 more chapters, and we are good to go. We are all caught up with Kingdom. Let's begin. Page 2 on 516. So back at Kantan. Riboku-sama, we have awaited your return. Aren't those two? They're Rinshoujo's men, one of the previous great generals. While we were unable to mobilize Kantan's forces, we have received permission to make use of our personal army. Good work. N City and Bun City from the that sounded kind of cool. That sounded kind of cool. N City and Bun City from the north have sent 10,000 soldiers each. They should be arriving very soon. Okay. Shall we have those 20,000 men proceed towards Gyo? No, that won't be necessary. Even amongst all the states, Gyo can be considered to be one of the most heavily defended cities. It will not fall to the Qin's attacks. If the Qin have entered this deep of their own accord, then it means that they have concentrated all of their forces together. We will use our forces to surround them and wait, and then we will conduct an attack, not on them directly, but on their provisions. See, that's exactly what I was saying. I was saying that what Riboku's plan was doing was to actually attack, or to get rid of, you know, their provisions in the first place. That was really their overall overall goal to begin with. And more or less, it seems like as Ousen is doing kind of something the same exact way, but in a different variation. I can already imagine the anguish that will twist the Qin's faces when that moment comes. But first, I must pay a visit to His Royal Majesty. Once that's taken care of, I'll need to take command of... Riboku-sama, welcome back, sir. We have long awaited your return. Koshu, no. Koshu, you have done well to do exactly as my messages bade you. You are too kind. More importantly, sir, we've continued to receive birds from other inner cities. It was my intent to seek your guidance after my visit to the king, to receive an update on the Qin's movements, though I believe you are already aware of this. The Qin have split their forces in 3 and have taken over a string of our cities that lie en route to Gyo. By this point, we will have almost lost 8 cities of them. Or by this point, we will have lost 8 cities to them. 9, sir. We just received a bird saying Kyo has fallen. Damn, they've taken 9 cities already. Shit. What of Koso Ryu's army of 90,000? I believe they're engaged in a standoff with the mountain tribes, but due to their battle lines gradually shifting east, the refugees of the southern cities have been unable to escape northwards. Refugees, that's right, sir. It appears that the cities of the Goto and Tei had all their citizens cast out after being taken over by Qin. Likewise for Shin and Seki, sir. And the same for the other city of Seki too, Riboku-sama. Then what of the remaining cities? I believe that happened at Hei too, but the fate of Santan City is still unknown. Then does that mean that the whole area south of the capital is swarming with refugees that are wandering around aimlessly? No, not aimlessly. The Qin split up their forces and made sure to hit the cities in successive order from east to west, while to the north lies a battleground. Therefore, it can be practically guaranteed that every last one of these refugees will choose to head eastward. Huh? Then doesn't that mean they're all going to be heading for Koshu? Sir? For how many days has Gyo been opening its gates to refugees? Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. See, they're going to use that camouflage. What did I say? What did I say? They're going to use the camouflage. They're going to blend right into the group. Yo, I fucking got it right. Yo, I fucking got it right. Hey, yo, I got it right, didn't I? Yo. No. Yo, dude. Yo. There it is. That's yo. We finally did I get it? Did I get it? I don't know if I got it right. I mean, it has to be. That seems like the most obvious thing. I mean, if they camouflage themselves into where the civilians are, like, they can make their way and freaking just attack the city from the inside out. Those from the Shin unit, head left. Don't stop moving. If you're from Seki, then head for the southern districts. Citizens of Gota and Tei, just keep going straight ahead. Make sure to keep moving. Still, no end to them. Even the second district's going to fill up soon. Koshi, send a message asking for permission to open the third district to refugees. It's already been opened. They've already started filling it up. What? Tide yourselves over with this for now. Thank you so much. Once you can stand up, go line up. Thank the gods. My lord, the third district has been filled with refugees all the way to the eastern edge. My lord, General Shinrikan advises that we should close the gates and stop taking in refugees for the time being. Nonsense. The citizens are a nation's foundations. Yep. You're gonna regret that move, dude. The armies of Qin have yet to close in. We should endeavor to and our people to the very last. But sir, any more than this will, Lord, we've emptied the third granary. With so many refugees, it barely lasted any time at all. No matter, open the fourth and fifth granaries too. We have countless more to spare. My lord, Gyo Western Wall Giant Watch Tower. Why won't he shut the gates? His lordship wishes to let them all inside. Very naive. Naive. West Wall Commander General Shinraikan. We've long exceeded the capacity of this city. Has this lordship even taken a proper look at the situation? Kantan. We should immediately send a bird towards Gyo. No, I fear it is already too late. What do you mean, Riboku-san? I believe that after taking Retsubi, Ousen truly did sneak off to scout out Retsubi, as I said so before. And after seeing Gyo in all its glory, he realized that Gyo was not a city that would fall to martial might. And because of that, Ousen chose not to attack Gyo straight away, but instead made a detour to attack these 9 other cities along the way. managing to fool even me. The whole point of such an action was to create a weapon capable of bringing down ZHAO. So they're not gonna. They want to overcrowd the city. He wants to overcrowd the city, not exactly to the point in which they can't do. Wow. Those refugees that have been cast out of the cities are a weapon? I would have said that maybe they can do camouflage and freaking break the city from the inside out. But if you want to do it that way, go ahead. I mean, hey, looks like the flow of refugees is finally about to run out. So that's the last of them, huh? Smoke signals. Smoke signals are being raised off in the distance. We can't see them yet, but it must mean the Qin army is not on their, or is hot on their heels. And there's 3 signals too. So all 3 Qin armies are heading towards us. Shh, sound the alarm. So at last, you've come this far. Cursed Qin. So that's ZHAO. Oh ho ho. It would appear that we are the first to arrive. Whoa, what the hell is that city? It's goddamn huge. Here they are. They stretch across the entire horizon. Come on, hurry up and get in. We're raising the drawbridge. Wait. Go for it. It's going up. They're damn. Very soon, ZHAO will shut its gates and hunker down in defense just as we originally planned. But what is not, according to our plan, is the fact that it will be holding 9 cities worth of refugees within its walls as well. Dude. Freaking destroy the city through overpopulation? Is that what you're going to do, dude? Where's the food? Where are we getting water? It hurts. Bring out the food already. Damn. Causing an uproar to the point in which they're not going to be able to defend themselves, man. My lord, what is it? If it's about the Qin, then I already know. No, sir, that's not it. Even the 5th granary has been emptied. Our men are asking for permission to open the 6th. Damn. It will turn into a battle of endurance in the form of provisions. Damn. Fighting them out by overpopulace, dude. Really? A battle to see who runs out of the food first? Riboku-sama, something like that. Even I have not heard of such a thing before, Ousen. We were the ones on a time limit because of our food, but now he's used the enemy's own citizens against them to put them in the same position as us. Huh. You really are one insane bastard after all, Ousen. I shall leave ZHAO in your hands, Kanki. You're heading out, huh? That's right. We must strike the first blow before Riboku comes to free ZHAO from... Dude, this guy is still going on the move. We must strike the first blow before Riboku comes to free ZHAO from... Dude. From its predicament. Dude, this guy. Alright, I need to go back up. Oh, whew. Yo, that chapter, dude. Now we're on 517. Damn. But first, let's read the comments just a little bit. We get something like... oh, and Miles, how far are you into One Piece? Because you got to review a saga at least. Well, I am reading One Piece. I'm on the Water 7 arc. I'm on that. But I'm probably not going to be able to make any reviews for One Piece until, like, I'm actually caught up, I would say. So that could be a while. But because of the fact that I'm already caught up with Berserk and almost Kingdom now, I'm definitely reading One Piece right now. So, yeah. There it is. You get it now? Dude. Ousen isn't obvious. Wait, Ousen isn't obvious, Mile. So the most obvious might not be right. When do you plan on streaming that game? Streaming what game? What game? Wait, I'm confused in the chat. Did I miss something? Riboku got... Oh, no, wait. I call Ousen's plans Operation Immigration. Oh, no. The art of war is deception. They wouldn't open the gates unless it seemed the Chin did not reach their citizens, but were chasing them to kill them. Riboku is dying inside ever since the coalition arc. Operation Grain Pain. Grain Pain. Operation Stuff the Food. He is 100 steps ahead. This is just the prerequisite before the battle. Dude, Ousen's legendary, dude. Food, man, food. Starve them out. They have plenty of food for a siege. Now they have none because of all the immigrants. Yep. I honestly thought they were going to do it a different way. I wasn't really expecting the civilians to actually, you know, I wasn't expecting really the immigration sort of thing to play in, because I thought, honestly, like, I don't know. I was thinking something a little bit more devious, you know, like, actually, like, in terms of, like, of what Ousen's capable of doing. Like, if you were to, like, actually, like, camouflage himself or just use them as decoys to, you know, circle around the city and attack the other way. But I don't know. But actually, he's using it literally by stuffing in the whole freaking... to overcrowd the whole, like, populace within the city. You know, I mean, they said that there's like, what, 6 cities worth of people within that, on top of the people that are already residing within the city of ZHAO. Like, shit, dude. And the thing is, like, they're gonna be so busy like trying to give provisions to the refugees that the people's defenses for the city of ZHAO are not really going to be that substantial, because they're going to be putting so much focus onto the civilians, and at the same time, the city is overcrowded. So, I mean, I like what Ousen did there. I like what Ousen did there. I thought it would have been something a little bit different. That's just I thought it would have been a little bit more devious, like I stated, but what Ousen did is still fucking smart. What's good, Professor? Would you like to join #Kingdom Mafia Discord after the stream? It's small, but it will pick up by the end of this year. And if you don't, it's all good. Kingdom, yes. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know how active I will be in the Discord, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Remember, the citizens of that time are different from the point of views in the present, if you get me. How would soldiers hide in the civilians? Their weapons would be seen. Yes, but they could, like, there could be possible, like, I don't know. Like, the thing about this is that, like, you could, like, the people at the city would have to state the affiliation for a neighboring city that they would be going into. But how I see it is that, though, I mean, honestly, they could have like took off the armor or just concealed their weapons to a certain extent and kind of camouflaged themselves within the civilians. And even if they didn't want to, they could have just, like, I don't know, they could have honestly gotten in somehow. I mean, the plan isn't really that bad to begin with. So, I mean, sure, when it comes down to their overall, like, weapons and everything, they would be able to see that. But at the same time, the people would have to stop the army just to see what affiliation they are with when it comes to the city. But then they would have to raise down the gates as well, or lower down the gates, excuse me. And I don't know, like, if they really could, they could have just rushed in there with the civilians. They really could have, like, kind of like how the Mountain Men did, like, fucking just rush in there and then attack from the inside out, you know. But again, they would be putting the civilians' lives at stake. But then again, war is war, obviously. So I mean, in hindsight, really, they could have done that. Really, they could have done that if Ousen. Yes, I am all right holding this pen. I am all right. I just like holding the pen. I feel more like a professor by doing this, you know? So let's just put this in my ear. I can't really do this with my Glasses. What could be more complete than that? 9 cities, though. Let's see. I still can't see what's going to happen after 580, but it's going to be awesome anyway. All right, we're going to continue on now. I don't see too much going on in the chat, though. So we're going to go ahead and read the last 2 chapters. We're going to read 517 and 518, and then we will be done. We be done. So chapter 517, chipping one another down. That's what it's called, chipping one another down. Let me take a water break real quick, though. Okay, let's go. And we are back with this king. As always, the only thing you're good at is coming up with excuses. Riboku? It will be happy to accept any punishment. However, there are larger matters at stake for now. I request your majesty's permission to mobilize the 100,000 elites of Kantan. So as to absolutely not. I believe I already told you this to coach you before. The Kantan army to leave the capital's walls is out of the question. Not even a single man out of those 100,000. Sire, were Gyo to fall now, then in but a few years, Qin's blade will be poised right at Kantan's throat. That matters not. It will take more than that for Kantan to fall to Qin's blade. In fact, the very same thing could be said for Gyo, the impregnable city, were it not for my uncle Earl Choki and his foolish decision to open the gates to accommodate the flood of refugees. Gyo could have easily held on. I will make no such mistake. Even if Kantan were to become surrounded on all sides, we can easily shut our gates and hole up inside for a decade or 2. Even then, it is only a matter of time until, but of course, however, by the time that moment arrives, I'd imagine my frail body would have already succumbed to illness. The nation of ZHAO, all its citizens from the top of the very bottom, I could not care less about what happens to them afterwards. What depraved darkness, mind-numbingly so. Did you say something, Riboku? No, sire. Then get out of my sight. Go and fulfill your duty, honorable great heaven. Lose Gyo, and your body shall be carved into pieces, Riboku. And not only you, but every last one of your lackeys and followers will share the same fate. Do you hear me? Let us be on your way. Or let us be on our way, kind. Riboku-sama, our king is... It is said that a kingdom is not brought down by its enemies, such as King ZHAO of Shang or King Li of Zhou. We can only pray that that His Majesty is not cut from a similar cloth, a tyrant that will lead the state to ruin. Ah, young master, or your highness, who is this? ZHAO Crown Prince Ka. Oh, it's the prince. Riboku, you have done well to return from the western reaches as quickly as you have. Your speedy return will be the difference between thousands of ZHAO citizens' lives being lost or not. Not at all. It was my mistake to begin with by allowing the Qin to encroach as far as they have. I will be marching out to thoroughly exterminate them with all that we can spare. I am aware that Kantan's garrison will remain here despite the circumstances. Please allow me to apologize on my father's behalf, Riboku. Your Highness, that's not... Though we may have been maneuvered into a dire position to Qin, this is also a double-edged sword where failure shall mean catastrophic repercussions that will shake the very foundation of their state. Your Highness is entirely correct. Should it be required, I am only fully prepared to take to the front lines with glaive in hand so as to inspire the men, though I doubt I will prove as motivational as the Qin King at side. Do not hesitate to call upon me. I understand. But I shall endeavor to prevent that from being necessary, Highness. We stand at a turning point. I am aware, Your Highness. Riboku, the fate of Gyo is in your hands. Yes, sir. We must endure it, so long as we can endure this period of darkness. The era of Prince Ka shall come, and ZHAO will be bathed in true light. back at the city of ZHAO. I'm sure you all have questions concerning our strategy, hence I will now explain the full scope of my plans involving our campaign for ZHAO's inner capital region. The full scope of the strategy. ZHAO intends to liberate ZHAO from our blockade before the city runs out of food, so that we can expect to be best on all sides from the various ZHAO capital forces that have been on standby until now. Simply put, the whole beehive will be swarming towards us. However, while some of you may be inclined to think that we stand no chance of holding them back, in actual fact, only 2 ZHAO armies out of the myriad of attackers are capable of liberating ZHAO in a single decisive blow. Only 2? The first belongs to Atsuyo, the great city that serves as lock and key to the capital's northern reaches, while the second, the army of Ryoyo has consolidated all of ZHAO's manpower that was originally stationed within the Taiko mountain ranges. Atsuyo and Ryoyo. Should either of these armies be allowed to reach ZHAO, our siege will without a doubt be broken, which means that it will be necessary for us to split up our forces and move out to engage those armies first. Correct. Firstly, concerning ZHAO itself, the 60,000 men of the Kanki army will remain here and continue to starve the city out. Furthermore, it will be down to you and you alone to handle all other ZHAO reinforcements, apart from the 2 armies from Atsuyo and Ryoyo. These names, man. These names. It's so hard for me to keep up. Everything else, you heard the boss, Madam. I'm not sure what you expect me to do. As for the other 2, the ZHAO army that is currently occupied with Yotanwa is in fact the Ryoyo army. What? Though the standoff has continued until now, we can expect ZHAO to make a move in the near future. Once they receive further reinforcements from Ryo City, their numbers will exceed 100,000. A moment, General. Is it not true that the Yotanwa army is only 50,000 strong, less than half of their opponent, which is why we will also be sending reinforcements? General Heki, along with the original 8,000 under your command, you will be assigned to further 2,000 from Kanki's reserves. Yo, General Heki, along with the original 8,000 under your command, you will be assigned a further 2,000 from Kanki's reserves. Thus, with an army of 10,000, you will ride to the Yotanwa's army's assistance. I'll take command of 10,000 men and go to Yotanwa's rescue? Yes, sir! He just casually stole another 2,000. Lastly, the Atsuyo army shall be handled by the 70,000 men under the Ousen army, in addition to 5,000 of the Gyokuyo, the 5,000 of the Gakuka, and the 8,000 of the Hishin independent units. Lastly, the Atsuyo shall be handled by. We shall ride out northwards and meet the Atsuyo army with a combined total of 88,000 men. But if we're sending 88,000 to Atsuyo, but only 60,000 to Ryoyo, then isn't one side a bit stacked? That's true. That would be because Atsuyo is where our true foe lies. Our true foe. That's right. I am certain that Riboku will attack us as part of the Atsuyo army. Hantan, the Chin forces have split their forces into 2 and moved out to engage Atsuyo and Ryoyo's armies. It would appear they've perfectly read our moves. Sun Sui Ju, sir. You are to attach yourself to the Ryoyo army as a commander and take command of the men. Kyoso Ryu is a talented man and you shall serve as his deputy. Assist him in working together smoothly with the somewhat quirky lord of Ryoyo, as you command, deputy to a commander of 100,000. For a man that's practically unknown to have this much faith placed in him by Riboku-sama. Everyone will be joining me as part of the Atsuyo's army retinue, excuse me, and travel southwards towards battle. Hang on a second. Are we putting way too many eggs in one basket like this? I am certain that that Ousen will also I am certain that Ousen will also wager the bulk of his forces on the ZHAO expedition. From this point on, it will finally come down to might against might. Whether Kyo's fate shall be capitulation or liberation will all be dependent on who on this upcoming battlefield will be able to annihilate their respective opponent. Yo, dude, the hype is coming in, and we are finally on the last chapter. Yo, okay. Yo, dude, the hype with this dude, and this is just scratching the surface. We haven't even gone to the onslaught of the battle. This is just touching the surface, too. That's the thing. All right, before we begin this chapter, I'm just going to bring my dog out. She's literally sitting by the door. Hey. I'm going to open up the door for you. There you go. Okay, so we are back really quick. I am going to read this chapter of Kingdom, the last chapter. And then we'll go ahead and end the stream. But before we'll end the stream, obviously, we will go ahead and discuss the stream, the chapters that we went through in the stream. So here we go. The last chapter. Here it is. Oh, after a long-ass read-through. And I'm not talking about this stream. I'm talking about, like, just my experience with Kingdom overall. I'm finally about to be caught up. Okay. The hype, dude. Let's go. Let's get into the Kingdom greatness. Let's go. Yo, Tanwa looking fresh. Dignified and refined. The noble lady that commands thousands and tens of thousands. Chapter 518, Battleground, page 3. The two armies would receive their respective notifications at roughly the same time. I bring a message from Riboku-sama. The Qin forces have forced the refugees into Gyo and engaged them into a battle of provisions. It falls to either the Atsuyo or Ryoyo armies to break this siege of Gyo. So that really did happen. And it appears our waiting ends here, and we must first vanquish this mountain tribe army that stands in our way. We can finally get started, it seems. Not quite, sir. Riboku-sama urges you not to rush into action and to instead move cautiously, excuse me. Though they may be this very same men that liberated Sai from the coalition army's clutches 5 years ago, but apart from them possessing overwhelming offensive capabilities, there is still much we do not know about them. Perhaps the very way they do battle is in a manner incomprehensible to us plainsfolk. To leap into an engagement purely due to our numerical advantage could risk heavy losses of on our part. Now that I think about it, the few light skirmishes we've had with them so far have always resulted in our men being trounced. At any rate, Riboku-sama wishes you to continue holding your positions at least until the newly appointed commander, Sun Suiju-sama, arrives. Or what's this translator's note? Made a mistake last chapter. Sun Suiju is replacing Kosen Ryu as commander, with Kosen Ryu serving as deputy. Oh, okay. We're swapping commanders. And for it to be Sun Suiji, one of his adjutants, granted he is a general, but his achievements are still Sun Suiji, that orphan of the North. Okay, so that's what it's called, the orphan of the North. Furthermore, Riboku-sama says, depending on how events unfold, there may even be a need for you to lure out Ryoyo's core forces that remain nested within the city. Ryoyo's core forces nested. But wait, we're talking about 50,000 against our 90,000 here. And despite that, Riboku-sama's prediction is that it is us who will take the greater losses, and for it to be against some swarm of savages too. I heard that the liberation of Sai occurred in an instant. Hence, there was not enough time for us to accurately gauge just how powerful these Chin mountain tribes truly are. On the other hand, they could also prove to be weaker than we give them credit for. And of Shun Shui Ju himself, he's on his way here now with an entourage of 1,000 leads. He's expected to arrive within half a day. Have the men switch to offensive formations, make preparations so that we will be ready to attack the moment the Supreme Commander arrives. Yes, sir. General Heki is currently en route at the head of the 10,000 men to serve at his aid. He has also brought enough food to last 10 days or so. I see. That will certainly be helpful. The plan is to have your grand total of 60,000 men hold off the opposing 90,000 strong Ryo army here. But going by that, General Ousen thinks if Ryo City sends out further reinforcements, then the enemy ranks will properly swell even further. But even so, someone you will need to keep the ZHAO or some. Jeez, these words. I've been talking so much that I'm stumbling on so many words right now. Somehow, you will need to keep the ZHAO occupied here until Gyo's granaries empty and the city falls into our hands. The Ryo army cannot be allowed to approach Gyo. I understand. Thank you for the message. You may retire to a tent until Heki's army arrives. Damn. Yes, thank you, ma'am. If there is anything I can help you with, please do not hesitate to call for more. Understood. Well then, let's get this started, yo. They gonna go in now? Fate can be a strange thing. Yo, these speeches again? Let's go with this. Yo, Tanawa's speeches, though. Fate can be a strange thing. I never would have thought that the... Or no, excuse me. This isn't a speech. This is other members talking. Actually, excuse me. I never would have thought that the day would come where our Figo tribe would stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Don't you agree, Baggio? Though if the queen wasn't the type of woman that she is, we would have resisted you until our dying breath, taking down as many of you with us as we could, right? Capital. All the tribe leaders have said the same exact thing. Baggio, do you know why it is that all the selfish tribe leaders joined Tanwa's banner to fight under her? It's hilarious because Tanwa's strength is on a whole other level. She truly is a monster. Trying to bed a woman like that with force is only asking to be cut down in response, which is why all of the tribe leaders have decided to join her in the battle in the hopes of racking up achievements. All 50 Tanwa will fall for them and open up her legs of her own volition. Oh, Jesus. So that, I mean, it gives them a motivator, I guess. Even pig-headed men like them can be cute when they're gathered up like this, don't you think? Oh, King of Figo. The In tribe has started. Then it's time we got started too. Off you go, capital. Go, my beloved bird, and from atop the skies, revel in the foolish actions of mankind. When it came to the ZHAO army, there would be two things that would catch them off guard. Is it just me, or are those guys in front of us getting closer? And they're on, yo. Oh, watch out, they're coming straight for us. The first was that Archers, brace. Oh, yo, they are running in for it, dude. Yo, the Yotanwa army that had been expected to remain defensive in a bid to keep them away from Yo would instead go on an offensive and launch an attack. Nice. Because they know that they're getting their, reinforcements. Whoa, they're coming at us first. There is one. No. Another one coming from the left as well. General, stop making a fuss. Interesting. Why don't you show me then the strength of the mountains? Damn. They showing you all right. They fucking showing you. They showing you. The In and Un tribes have begun their Danai. I guess Danai means in their language attack. Yotanwa-sama. What's happening all of a sudden? Just the Danai. Danai. Not good. Send reinforcements. They're going to punch through. A Danai in the language of you, plainsfolk, would be a feint, I suppose. Okay. All that is no more than a feint. After knocking on the wall and shaking it slightly, you send in the manai, or in other words, the real attack. Yo, and Baggio right there, dude. Yo, let's go. And the second surprising thing was incoming. Dude, yo, that the mountain tribes possessed a destructive power that greatly exceeded ZHAO's imagination. Dude, they're being ripped to shreds. Oh, look at the guy with the big, freaking war mace. It's clobbering time. Yo, dude, you cursed Chin. All this time, you've kept warriors of this caliber hidden. Bring forward the reserves. Hurry. Yes, sir. At the same time, is something the matter, Shindono? The air just changed. Shin's forces had also drawn close to their decisive battleground. And there we have it, people. There we have it. We have finally finished Kingdom. At least catching up to it. Oh, man. Oh, man. You don't know how much my ass hurts right now from sitting in this chair. And just also how much I've been talking. Oh, man. Yo. All right. I need to... Let's go ahead and look at the... let's go ahead and look at the chat really quick before we head on out of here at the very least. Oh, man. Let's see. Prince started after watching the anime, which after reading the manga. No, I know. No. Let's see. Where in the stream did I leave off? Well, oh, welcome to the 518 Club. Yes, we made it. We made it, people. We made it. Man, that was like a small emotional moment there. You become a veteran reader of Kingdom. I have finally become veteran. But I still call up earlier in 3 months and a few weeks. Well, I mean, I got other stuff I gotta do. Congratulations, Miles, on finally catching up. The next question is, live reactions weekly or weekly reviews? Well, we'll talk about that before I end the stream. I just want to check on everyone else in the chat. Yutanwa is Bay. Yes, Yutanwa is Bay. Mandarin says, many people are sleeping on Heki. I can't wait to see him getting pumped up for Yutanwa Dono, similarly like he did during the Coalition arc, where he was feeling the sharpness of his glaive. I agree. I mean, it seems like Heki is gonna be, supporting Yutanwa. There's a fly in here. What the fuck? Heki is going to be supporting Yutanwa, and we'll probably see that in the next chapter or so. Heki actually making his way to Yutanwa's aid. But then again, there's also what we have to take into consideration, what happened at the end of this chapter, which is Shin actually discovering something seems incredibly off, and that could be a possible another army that's approaching. I'm just saying possibly, but a ZHAO army. So I don't know. Or maybe not even a ZHAO army. Who knows? Heki, bro. One of Yutanwa's mountain figures has the same color patterns as Ten, but his tribe hasn't yet been revealed. So maybe he's from Ten Kiyomi's tribe. Well, Ten herself actually did state that she was from that she grew up in the mountains, did she not? I believe that's what she stated at a longest time ago. Mountain tribe hype. Yes. He's next to Yutanwa on the page when he says, "Let's get this started." Yeah. Congratulations. Nice catching up, Miles. Everyone's supportive, yes. Mandarin, Hisshin unit will be one of ZHAO's targets since Keisha's men and Kisi will be looking for their heads. This arc will be so hype. I can't wait to see the upcoming chapters. Same. And this is the thing too. Like technically, in the way, the arc has just began. Like we're just now getting into the actual fight from what it seems like with, you know, the mountain people actually just, you know, going at it directly into ZHAO's forces, you know? I mean, pretty much everything else was just build up and strategy. But now it seems like we're actually going to get to the actual fight. But yo, Ousen, this is Ousen's freaking arc right here. I don't care what nobody says. This is Ousen's arc. Like, from what I'm seeing with Ousen is doing a fantastic job. And yo, like I see, even like from a long ass time ago when we first saw him, I was like, yo, I'm really gonna like this character. I really hope he gets more screen time. And to see him actually getting some screen time in, you know, these chapters, like, yo, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. But yeah, this was pretty much the last long stream, as you guys are saying in the chat. So here is the thing. Now that I'm finally caught up with Kingdom, we have finally caught up with now that I'm finally caught up with Kingdom, excuse me, there won't be any more longer streams, obviously. But I could still possibly do more live reactions. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to do live reactions, you know, like all the time, you know, because I would like to do some reviews. I would like to do some reviews for Kingdom, because I feel as though in a review I can go a little bit more in depth, you know, with my overall thoughts on the chapter. As opposed to reaction, you're getting my reaction, of course, and a little bit of thoughts, but not an in-depth analysis. See, like if I can do a I think it was Soloris who brought up the theory crafting thing. Like if I could do a review, I can also add in my theories for the next coming chapters, you know, and just make that a theory video or something like that. So I would like to kind of add in those. That would be pretty cool. But however, if there is a chapter that you guys would like for me to react to, definitely let me know. I'm not going to say that every chapter is worth reacting to, but I really do want you guys to let me know what chapters, you know, would be worth reacting to. So for anybody who does follow me on Twitter, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, click the link down in the description down below, and hopefully you can follow me on Twitter that way. If you have to make an account, I mean, it's free to begin with, but I mean, there's quite a lot of people actually getting on Twitter these days. So, I mean, if you have a Twitter account, go ahead and follow me on there, because then you'll be able to actually let me know ahead of time before I actually go ahead and review or do a reaction to the chapter if it's worth live reacting to or not. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'll just be more interactive that way. You know, get your opinions on the chapter first before I actually do the video. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So, let me see. Man, as long as you make less mistakes. I haven't been making mistakes. Then with Miles from the start, when I found out he was a noob, yeah, but now I'm no longer a noob. Mandarin, oh man, Professor Anime, please make the live reactions, and if possible, also the reviews of Kingdom weekly, depending on your schedule. Reviews tend to work a little bit better for me, but it really, here, let me know. When does Kingdom usually come out? When does Kingdom usually come out? Because someone needs to actually let me know on when the chapters come out. I'm not saying that I'm stopping live reactions, though, Mandarin. I'm saying that I will, of course, do live reactions, but I would love to know ahead of time if a reaction is actually worth doing a reaction to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sure, we're in the middle of a war right now, but, I mean, like, I don't know. I want to react to a really hype moment, you know, because it kind of seems like we are just getting, you know, strategy and whatnot, and it seems like we are just now heading into the overall attack. So, I mean, yeah. Sundays or Monday? Some people say Tuesdays. Well, for me, it's Monday. Okay. All right, so... okay, I'm going to go, for right now, since I see 2 Sundays, I'm going to say Sundays. Let's say Sundays, maybe Kingdom comes out, so maybe then is when I'll go ahead and review Kingdom on Sundays. I'll probably see if that's when it comes out. So it's either Monday, Sunday, or Tuesday. Okay. Turnipfarmers.wordpress here. You can subscribe so you know when the next chapter comes out. Okay. All of us said different days. Normally it's Sunday, but it's been Monday slightly. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Usually I don't really have anything to do on Mondays and Sundays to begin with, so there could be the possibility that I could do live reactions and a review, but as I said, I would rather do one video at a time, or one video for that given chapter is what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely click the link down in the description down below where it says follow me on Twitter. Click that, click the follow button, and then there you go. And then all you have to really do is just tweet at me and say, hey, Professor Anime, yo, you need to react to this chapter. If you say something along the lines of that, if there's a lot of people that are actually supportive, saying they want to see a reaction from me for the next chapter, then definitely I will go ahead and do that. But if the chapter isn't that hype, I'm probably just going to settle for a review. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, yeah, this, the Kingdom has been awesome. Kingdom has been awesome. I remember when I started this series, like, it was a long time ago, and now I'm finally caught up. It was well worth the wait, right? I mean, I know we haven't done a stream in a long-ass time, but it was well worth the wait, right? Because now I'm finally caught up. So, man, now I'm really looking forward to the next chapter of Kingdom, though. All right, well, I'm going to head on out of here. December was when I caught up. You said, okay, wow, damn. That was a long-ass time. But this week is because they had a missing page. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm going to head on out of here, guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. Give this video a like if you enjoyed the stream. I really hope you did. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as to, what you just thought about this stream overall in general, what the overall... Let me hear, yeah. This is what I want you guys to comment. I would really like to hear your comments on this. Let me know on how exactly I can make these streams better for Kingdom, or even when it comes to a review or theory crafting video for Kingdom. How can I make those reviews better? And also, how long have you been sticking with me when it comes to Kingdom? Were you here since the very beginning? Have you been enjoying the streams? Like, how much have you been enjoying the streams? That's basically just how much I really want to know how you guys have been enjoying this. So definitely after I end this stream, as soon as this video is done processing, let me know in the comments down below. I would really like to hear your overall thoughts. I just want to see how big of a fan base, my channel has of Kingdom viewers. I would like to see, how many Kingdom viewers we actually have on the channel. I think that would be pretty cool, So yeah, I'm going to head on out of here now. As you can tell, my voice is just really strained. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Kingdom greatness. Be prepared for those live reactions. Be prepared for those reviews. I'll catch you all in the next one, everyone. Thank you all for watching.